for our next match. It's looking like we have Jovann and Seesaw, I believe.
Okay.
This is a losers match. Losers round 3 of top 16. Winner of this will move on to play against Machu in losers quarters.
Okay.
Yeah, Greninja versus Incineroar.
Cannon battle.
True, yeah.
Starters from a couple of different generations here. Well, historically, water beats fire. But Incineroar, he's coming swinging with those big hits, man. So I think this one is going to come down a lot to the revenge, because Greninja, he has a little bit of his own game with those water shurikens, but for the most part, he needs to get in your face to make too much happen. So if Incineroar can call that out with his invincible moves, with his revenge of his own, and convert it into big damage, it can easily slip in his favor. But I think on paper, most people would say the faster, slippery character does have the advantage here. But it's a very volatile matchup.
Yeah, Greninja definitely, he has those water shurikens he can use to just sort of pressure from away. I mean, Revenge can get through them, but like with just the little ones, I mean, it's not too big of a buff for Incineroar. But, you know, yeah, Greninja does need to get in if he wants to get those strong combos, which is where he really shines.
Yeah.
But getting in versus Incineroar is not always a simple task,
No,
even if you have the superior movement.
The other thing about this is Greninja is very well known as a character who sets up a lot of 50-50s, a lot of frame trap situations. With most characters, if you guess wrong in the 50-50 as Greninja, you just whiff the hit, and sometimes you can just follow it up. With Incineroar, whose revenge is as fast as a regular air dodge, if you guess wrong, you've powered the cat up.
Yeah. Greninja does have Greninja does struggle to kill when on stage with moves. He has forward air, he has up smash, down smash sometimes. I mean, all of his smash attacks kill, obviously, but he doesn't have a whole lot of safe kill options other than like back air off stage, up air at high percent.
Yeah, his raw kill power is not the absolute strongest in the roster, but the confirmed he can get, especially against a big target like Incineroar, right? If he hits Incineroar, he will bully him mercilessly.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, big, heavy, big cats, big hurt box.
Incineroar has no air drift. He doesn't really have anywhere that he can go. It's revenge or bust a lot of the time in this matchup. So it really will just come down to how frame tight the Greninja players' confirms are and how ready Incineroar is to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I believe these two are, in terms of like PC rankings, pretty similar to each other. So I think I don't know if there is a clear favorite for this matchup. I could definitely see it going either way.
Okay, interesting. So again, as I said, on paper, Greninja wins this, but there's a huge difference between paper and real life. Getting into it here, let's see who's going to draw the first one. Okay, Incineroar, oh, nice confirm. Holds out wisely. If you hold in on that, you can get hit with the down air and die instantly.
Yeah, at like 30%, you know, Incineroar does have a lot of things that'll kill early, but nothing off of the down.
Yeah, already 70% though. This is absolutely 100% kill range for Incineroar. Greninja's still got a little bit of work to do to make it work. But coming in with that neutral or confirm, that's a good way to start things off. Tries to land that dash attack, but too low to the ground. Incineroar does manage to air dodge his way out of it. Oh no. Forced off stage, has to go high.
Yeah, 91. Seesaw still not too worried about losing his stock, whereas Jovann at 89 is. So, but
okay, yeah, no, it's okay. He's heavy.
Yeah. I think down tilt up smash is still working this percent on Incineroar, and I believe it'll kill now.
Who got chunked? I'm not even sure. Okay, both characters live, but Greninja, yeah, eats those for breakfast. Incineroar has nowhere to go. Oh my god, just the lightning back air on that one. Lightning leg.
Yeah, Jovann had the stock lead for maybe 1 second. Seesaw immediately bringing back. Okay. Yeah, Jovann able to find those, you know, hit 3-move combos, sort of the strong bread and butters. Again, that you can do against the heavy characters like Seesaw.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We see him going for that down tilt into forward tilt kill on the ledge, but not getting caught by it. He eats a lot of damage, and it's still going. Oh, this is a dangerous spot to be in. Oh, gets the reversal.
Okay, throws it back up to the ledge, but yeah, I mean, just resets the situation. If he'd done the strong hit and Jovann attack, he still would have been in an edge guard situation.
I'm gonna be honest, that's not 100% conventional, but it worked out okay regardless.
Yeah, it was okay. I mean,
Okay, manages to get that up tilt or up smash. Tech takes on the ledge there. Okay, here comes the confirm. Those bread and butters from Greninja are adding up quickly. He's right over the water shuriken with that drop kick. Incineroar, the wrestler cat. He's got a lot of wrestler moves on those tiny, stubby little legs, but them good to use here. He's got Revenge powered up. Any vaguely dangerous move will kill here, but not able to get it. That tricky pass.
yeah, I mean, Jovann knowing that Seesaw wanted to kill him off the ledge there.
Yeah, great DI on that off there too, but cannot survive another one, even without the Revenge boost this time around. Just asking too much.
Yeah, Incineroar's up air is such a good move. Combos, it kills at 9%.
Oh yeah. That move does everything. Except be on a fast character. That's basically its one win. Oh, he got caught trying to jump out of that. He has no jump off stage. I can't believe he managed to live through that.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, he's not. Wow!
Oh, he lived. Good DI there, I suppose.
Immaculate DI.
But still at 159. Incineroar's heavy, but he's not heavy enough to. Oh, heavy enough to live in there.
Yeah, he'll live a little combo starter like that. I can't. Okay. Revenge is online, but gets the grab. Maybe? No, not quite. Knows the DI direction on that.
Yeah, I don't think Greninja's confirms are working anymore. He has to just go for those kills.
Yeah, and he managed to catch the roll in though. Yeah, just space forward air all day. Eventually, one of them's gonna land. Alright, put himself on the board. Got it to the last stock though, relatively close.
Yeah. That definitely could have gone either way with just a few other neutral interactions.
The thing is, you can always say that with Incineroar, right? It's like, oh yeah, I lost the stock, but if I got an Alola whip throw, I got a whip.
A close 3 stock, you know.
I just needed 3 more Alolan whips. All right, heading into game 2 here, going to small battlefield. Slightly less room for Greninja to run around.
Yes. Yeah, I'd say that good pick for Seesaw. I mean, pretty much every stage list doesn't allow as much running room as PS2. So
this, of course, being small battlefield, one of the smallest stages on offer, and Incineroar does have ladder combos, but as we see, Greninja has them online too. Oh no, missed tech was also enough to push off stage, but that Darkest Lariat, that has...
okay.
Okay, he lived!
Okay, I thought he might have died off of that, but
yeah, I was going to say that Darkest Lariat has been one of the hallmark options that we've seen from Seesaw in this set, but that Revenge coming online, that's going to be the difference maker most of the time. Doesn't need it for that backer, but that does not take the stock. According to the neutral and Pancake.
Yeah, the Darkest Lariat, Seesaw tending to use it just...
yeah, that suplex, that will.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna kill. Using the Darkest Lariat just in a situation where he's maybe unsure where his opponent's going to do, because I mean, on shield it's it's punishable, but
okay. Catches the air dodge in. Yeah, that Darkest Lariat, frame 5, it's got invincibility frames all throughout it, it's got invincible arms. It does a lot in a scramble situation, which Greninja is often forced to get into. As slippery as he is, as we mentioned earlier, he's got to get up close, and we're seeing the results of misspacing those close quarters interactions right there. Takes an empty throw.
yeah, Greninja sort of thrives off of...
there's no way that was... No, that wasn't a bait. I refuse to believe that was a bait.
Worked out anyway. But,
it did. See, just a little bit of spacing with the water shurikens, catch him by surprise, but again, you can't be too errant with those water shurikens, or it will power up for a bit. He doesn't need it to take a kill at this point, but of course, there never is going to be something to complain about. Oh, this is it. Yeah, off top. Go for the sword.
Okay, decent lead for Seesaw right now. Saw in the last game, there were points where Jovann just sort of had the lead and didn't give it up.
Revenge online immediately follows it into that forward air. Good use.
33%, nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah. Another thing that's a little bit volatile about this matchup is one of the main ways that you get Revenge off Incineroar is by grabbing him. Greninja has a famously not very good grab. It's got good range on it, but you see he's running up to him, he's not opting to use the grabs on it because it's very slow. It's not that safe.
I think he did there.
Yeah. There's not much you can do.
Yeah. Not so far out, even with all of his resources.
He's clean on that down throw and gets a full confirm out of it as a result. Oh, that!
Okay.
Oh, yes! Beautiful confirm.
Wow.
let's be real, man. Come on, watch it. We all air dodged there.
Absolutely. Off of the powered up down tilt.
Yeah, it's something about that just makes you panic too.
Start the battle.
In theory, you think the gentle tilts are the best way to expend revenge, but they do so much damage without a huge boost in knockback, so they just prime you perfectly to lead into a kill confirm. You see that, you're like, oh no, get me out of here, and then if the Incineroar player is thinking one step ahead, as we saw right there, it's like that up smash is huge and extremely dangerous.
Incineroar, the down tilt does confirm into moves like the up air, neutral air sometimes.
Yeah.
But you know, at kill percent, if you don't do something, he can hit you with like a back air or maybe even an early up smash. So
yeah, which would not have killed in those situations, but the Greninja player was really wanting to avoid the damage, and he answered that with the stock. And we're on to game 3 as a result. We see another up smash attempt right there. Still leads into a back air off stage. Where are we going to see the neutral air pancake? Yeah. This is the blender that you win you, and especially with a character like Greninja who has linear recovery, and he follows it all the way into the stock.
7.5 on Seesaw going into Jovann's second stock. Yeah, Jovann in that game that he won, he spent, you know, good portions of stocks. You know, Seesaw not able to really find anything, but
there's that lull and whip, perfect timing.
Seesaw just finding what he needs. Not letting Jovann win those neutral interactions. We haven't been seeing as much damage per neutral win off of Jovann either in the last few games.
Does not manage to get the drag down on that up air, but still big damage. Following it through, calls Incineroar's air movement out. He doesn't have many options.
Armor on the upbeat.
Yeah. Now, that's a bailout move a lot of the time. Okay, here is the little whip. He's got that timing down as you'd expect this far in the bracket.
Yeah. Incineroar not having too many great edge guarding tools against a character like Greninja who can recover from pretty much anywhere and can mix it up.
Yeah, the tools he does have, though, are pretty good. Oh, there's no way he meant that according to this. That was supposed to be interesting. Yeah, the neutral air pancake is one of the main ones, and we've seen it putting in some work, but of course they got to get Greninja off stage first. Oh, calls out that revenge card. And another one.
Oh, yeah.
This may be why we haven't been seeing him going for so many of those earlier in the set.
Yeah, Jovann looks like starting to pick up on when Seesaw is wanting to go for those revenges, and
manages to get the forward smash off of that jab, but its sour spot is actually quite weak, surprisingly weak. Its sweet spot is like one of the strongest moves in the game, but it's a pretty small area of its spot. Okay, we're seeing him set up the pancake again. Does not manage to get it. Oh no, he's flung off stage with the Hydro Pump. Backing off a little bit, giving us the space to work with. Neutral air, not quite.
Sets off for an off stage interaction. Both of them able to make it back. That should kill.
Good night.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah. 102. I think Greninja has some kill confirms in this percent still. I mean, we see Jovann looking for that down tilt time. Probably looking for that down tilt.
Yeah, we're seeing him fish for it. That's what he's got. Misspaces that forward air. Oh, does not get too strong. Not prepared for that DI. Okay, that's a bit much. To be fair, if it had landed, that was absolutely a dead frog. But
yeah, I think if Jovann hadn't rolled away, it would have been caught by the sweet spot of that.
No frog legs quite yet.
Okay, down throw back air. At 145. Yeah. Jovann just waiting too long, waiting for Seesaw to do something.
Yeah, I'm liking these attempts to intercept the Hydro Pump directly. We're seeing if it goes wrong, you can get blown off stage, but it doesn't actually have a hitbox. It's just the win box. So you're still pretty vulnerable. Oh, gets the accidental short off. There's no way he missed that, but ends up not mattering too much. 78%. And rising, and stuck in the corner. Oh, that down tilt whip killing the connection there too. That's rough. Still has to take control of center stage back. He's really struggling to take control of neutral. Okay, then just to get in, and now this is where it starts. This is the blender you need to put Incineroar into. Yeah. This is how you get back into the game.
Oh, he's used his jump. Okay, there we go.
Still going.
He went for the back air. Almost killed, not quite. Jovann evening it back up a little bit. Not at kill percent yet for Seesaw.
Yeah, excellent attack there.
Oh, professional landing.
Maybe?
Attack?
Yeah,
oh,
just barely.
Wow. Okay.
The other Nia Justice. Not nearly as flashy, but I'd say it gets the job done a bit more often.
You know, I feel like a running knee probably is stronger than just, you know, in the air.
Yeah. Stack Revenge on him, just not too far off from Falcon's either. Yeah, of course, sticking with the Incineroar, doing the job. Don't know these characters' pockets too easily. Okay, still going to Greninja.
I think Jovann has a couple pockets, but I don't... They're deep enough that I don't remember what they are, so...
He was making some decent adaptations as well. Again, on paper, Incineroar, I would say, clearly loses this matchup, but from day to day, that can change a lot. So, having faith, continuing on, I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, 2-1, that's not a hopeless situation.
No.
Not having to pull out the desperate, you know, the Isabelle pocket pick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that Incineroar revenge boost forward on the ledge did a good job. So, he's got another one. Lined up to go. Yeah, that back air, yeah, that did so much. He is now nearly a kill percent to anything.
Yeah, we haven't seen Jovann going for those grabs when Seesaw is powered up. He's mostly just elected to stay out and just try to damage it out of him. But that means that Seesaw is often able to get some on the red. Revenge like that there.
Yeah, revenge boosted neutral. That is a bit of a kill move in its own right, but with revenge online, that can take it all day, every day.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, trying to get a bit of a ladder started, not happening so far. Okay, speaking of ladders, though, here comes Greninja, not quite able to confirm out of it, and now we have a scramble on the platform. There's the confirm.
Yeah, gets the down throw into the forward air. That's some decent percent. You know, Seesaw doesn't need those big, risky things like, you know, the Alolan Whips. As safe as it is still punishable if your opponent sees it coming.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It has to have some kind of weakness, right? That is already one of the most egregious command grabs in the game. You gotta have it. Something. Oh no, Revenge Online again, 53%. This is kill percent. Is that a connected? Still has it online, and Greninja cannot grab him out of it.
Using it on the forward air, not going to kill, but does set Jovann into a situation where a lot of things will start killing, even without Revenge. 92.
Forcing the corner again, the soft hit of that forward air puts Greninja back off stage. Here it comes, oh, going for the untechable on the back air.
If Seesaw can land one something.
That's it. Off the top.
Wow.
Good night. Trap pleaser right there.
One. Jovann, we were talking about before the match started, theoretically, it should be Greninja favored. Incineroar shouldn't have many options to neutral, but being able to pull that out in practice for 3 full stops would be a bit of a challenge for Jovann.
Tools are tools, man, but at the end of the day, neutral is a player versus player thing. Oh, going for a real unbeaten speed. Might have paid for it there with the Hydro Pump. He will. Not actually pushed off stage, but still just absolutely teed up for the confirm.
Okay, yeah, I mean, Jovann, doing pretty well, but at 90%, he's going to need to be doing pretty well for a long time.
Yeah, there's no margin for error anymore.
Okay, stage.
Oh, going for it all with that that down smash, but he does have a little bit of room to work with. Incineroar can make a few mistakes at this point. Greninja certainly cannot.
Yeah, I think Jovann's gonna have to win neutral a number of times.
He's doing it. That will take it. Okay, we're down to a last stock here.
Yeah, take those 2 stocks. Okay,
oh, hard call with that.
Okay,
and that will go 3-1 to Seesaw. Impressive performance in what can be a tricky matchup.
Yeah, I think well played for both players. Seesaw will be moving on to play against Machu in losers quarters.
Okay.
On average, mainland is a lot stronger than the island. Machu is the statistical outlier at the top level of BC play on Vancouver Island.
I mean, it makes sense, right? It's just by pure numbers, the mainland has so many more people than us.
Yes.
And then you start factoring out the province as well. Although, that said, hey, we're still the province with the best player in Canada, so can't take that away from us. We have a little bit of Islander pride this time around, though.
Machu, you know, not, you know, like one of those tippy top players, but still puts in work. We're proud of our boy.
No one would be shocked if you won this.
I would be. You know, he's 1 sets versus Lemon, but I think Machu Ouch is like solidly out favor.
Very different match. No, different matchup.